Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night, but for now, let's get into the video.
When anybody asks me why I've been single my whole entire life, why I've never had a boyfriend, I honestly, don't know what else to say besides, no one likes me, or that, I'm just unlucky. I can't even say, oh, I like this guy, but he doesn't like me back, or, oh, I'm talking to this guy, but yeah, I don't know literally, there's nothing, and there's also literally nobody to even like me back. There's no talking stages, I've got no roster, nobody is in my life, I literally don't even have a crush, literally, there's nothing. At this point, I just, feel so unlucky, and, I don't know what else to tell people besides, that there's nothing going on. And yeah, maybe the position I'm in is better than being able to say oh yeah, this guy doesn't like me back. But at least that's something. I don't know. At least you know you're capable of liking somebody. I haven't met anybody that has been crush worthy. Truly. Besides my celebrity crushes and Kai Azar. I can't even give updates of any dates or anything because literally no dates have been happening for me. I haven't even started going through the stages of oh, this guy doesn't like me back, or God forbid a situationship, which I hope I never have to go through one, but I don't expect to meet one guy and then be that's my person, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I feel it's a very loaded question when somebody asks why I've never had a boyfriend. I haven't even held hands romantically with a man, so.
Do people really take her word for it? They just go on her page and say, oh, you poor girl, you have a nose ring, so we know for sure you'll do leave the house. You're 24, not 14. You've been to college. Never even hold hands with a guy? Sure, I mean, if you say so. I guess I just hope this whole Cry Me a River doesn't turn into a TikTok trend this year.
I have a theory about boy-girl friendships, and I think that they can only work if one of two things happens. First one, neither of you are attracted to each other. You actually just have a friendship, slay the day away, have fun, go crazy. The second thing is that the woman cannot be attracted to the man. Hear me out. If the guy is attracted to the girl probably still won't go there if she's not attracted to the guy. If the girl is attracted to the guy is not attracted to the girl, I think the guy would still go there. Because why wouldn't he? She wants him, she loves him, she's friends with him, even if he's not attracted to her. I don't know. Maybe I've got this skewed perception of men.
You think? No, that will be impossible because it's a known fact men have no standards or preferences. They'll jump on every opportunity they get to move from friendships to relationships, even if it means closing their eyes and think of someone else when they're on top of someone. And if they get to do that every time for the next 20 or 30 years, what's the catch? Sounds too good to be true. What man would even say no to something like that?
Marriage help man. He lives longer, make more money, he get title, family man, society proud. Woman, she do more, she earns less, she gains weight, career slow, house dirty, resentment high. Normalize being the successful aunt with a house in Tulum and a skincare fridge. Marriage isn't a promotion, it's an unpaid internship unless you find the right person. And the odds of doing that by the time that society deems acceptable is low.
What's low? Finding a husband or finding a husband society says it's good for you. Woman get married, gains weight, house dirty. It will be these same women who try to convince everyone else that a marriage benefits men and not women. And all they have to support that argument is that they stay in shape and they clean their homes when they're single.
To the men who don't believe that women have insane beauty standards, I want you to think of an ugly girl who's a main character, and the movie is not about her being ugly. And she's not a comedian, and she's not supposed to be that way. She's just this really average looking girl, but she's the main character and she gets the hot guy. I want you to find those movies. I was watching The Karate Kid. I was forced to. And I'm looking at the main character and I'm in no world would this have been a woman. In no world would they have hired a woman that looks like this and have gotten the beautiful guy. He was an average actor, average looking kid, nothing wrong with him. But the girl was gorge. And I'm there is no world where they would have hired. Ow! You. See, men can't take criticism. Girl, anyways, so my point is you cannot be an average or below average looking woman and be awarded a main character role. You're not allowed. That luxury is only afforded to men. If you don't believe me, watch a movie, any movie, with a main character guy, and you'll see it.
She's not wrong. If you go back and look at movies, you had Catherine Zeta-Jones or Megan Fox or Cameron Diaz or Monica Bellucci or Jessica Alba. And even though those were just old movies, the same applies today. Today we have Phoebe, what's her horse face here, and teenage boy here. But yeah, I mean, she's not wrong. How can she even be wrong? She has an opinion, it's the right one.
Wizard Liz was cheated on by her fiance Landon when she is 4 months pregnant. Absolutely disgusting behaviour that has no excuse. And Landon, you are an idiot. But as a dating and relationship coach, I'd love to explore some ways that perhaps some red flags were shown along the way so that all of us women can try and avoid being with men like that in the future. So number one is that he was literally a fan of hers. So obviously what he would have done is he would have stalked all of her stuff and seen what lights her up, what interests her, and basically pretended to be somebody like that.
No, he didn't, because he doesn't need to pretend. He is filthy rich. All her videos are about money. She's manifesting money. She's telling other women to ask men for money. And the guy has money. Doesn't matter if he was a fan or not. He could have been her biggest fan. If he was poor, I really doubt that she would have even noticed him. But since we're on this subject, because it seems like it's not gonna go away anytime soon, here's another lady talking about it.
The Wizard Liz's sister came out with a video yesterday that Landon and Abby are now going to court over the allegations that Abby has made against Landon, and may the best liar win. This is exactly the words that she used in this video. Now imagine if we had treated Liz with the same standards that these sisters are treating Abby. It means that we wouldn't have immediately believed Liz, and we would have required proof, and we would have needed Landon's full side of the story, and we would have said, you know what, you work that out, that is not our problem.
Well, I mean, you can do that now instead of talking about it every day. And why would you even need Landon's full side of the story? Because you're not going to consider anything from his side of the story, because he's a man. He's still an absolute piece of ish for cheating on his fiancée, 4 months pregnant. But we're no longer talking about that story. We're talking about his ex-girlfriend now. Oh, and this will be the video when you consider his side of the story, right?
Landon has recently exposed Abby for being the abusive one, which has caused the internet to dogpile onto her and has prompted Abby to delete all of her videos regarding Landon, as if there is no such thing as reactive abuse and trauma responses in victims of PTSD and CPTSD, which Abby has mentioned going to EMDR therapy for, which is a type of therapy to fix PTSD. Abby has never claimed to be a perfect victim. There is no such thing as a perfect victim. When you get pushed far enough, you are going to react. Those screenshots that Landon has posted are extremely out of context, and we do not know the full extent of what happened.
Right, so he brings screenshots that his ex is in fact crazy, and what you took from his side of the story is that he made her crazy. Well, I mean, with him being a man, isn't it his fault for everything bad that ever happens?
She called herself a witch and then actually manifested a billionaire. Wizard Liz went from casting spells on TikTok to seducing suits in skyscrapers. But plot twist? While she was pregnant, dude cheated on her. She found out, broke up with him, and made him cry through a damn voice memo. Then posted about it like a villain origin story. She's not just a vibe, she's a curse with lashes. From baby bumps to heartbreak to billionaire drama, she flipped pain into power and monetized every damn tear. You don't scroll past a storm in stilettos. Mic drop, bitch.
So a fun fact that you should know is that every single time that you pour your single-use plastic water bottle into like your Stanley or into your Awala and you take it away and you drink it elsewhere, meanwhile you throw away the plastic one, did you know that that makes me want to punch you in the face? That I'm pissed off at you?
Yeah, you wanna know what's still a mystery to me? How sales for antidepressants are through the roof, and yet every TikToker seems to be off their meds. But it also shows that when this is your biggest complaint, at least for the day, patriarchy is real.
I don't think dudes realize just how low the bar is for men when it comes to like dating and relationships and stuff. I mean, all you gotta do to stand out these days is buy her flowers every once in a while and don't cheat. It's really never been easier. Sure, there's more to it, but as long as you got a job, a car, and don't entertain other women, you've already separated yourself from like 99% of dudes out there.
Oh, isn't it nice, Princess, that you're in the 1% of the good guys and the rest of us a-holes make the rest of the 99%? Isn't it also nice, well, not for you, but for me, that with me being in the 99% of the a-holes, they let me touch it more often than they'll let you? I know you think they're dumb and you're pandering to them, thinking that way they're gonna let you near them, but actually the majority of women are pretty smart and they'll see right through that BS. You're a pretty good looking man, so if they don't let you near them, what type of skeletons do you have in your closet?
What is the worst thing you've ever done?
I slept with my father-in-law so he could buy me a new car.
I would rather keep being the a-hole.
I was just with my friend who's lesbian, and she said something to me that I just can't get over. She said that in the lesbian community, they know that straight girls are getting the bare minimum, and that it's so funny to them when they go out of their way to do one gesture, like pay for the whole meal at a nice restaurant, or get them flowers, or something so simple, that the straight girl always like freaks out and is like, oh my God, you really like me. And they think it's funny how straight girls just take these little bare minimum gestures and make it such a big deal because it's really just the bare minimum.
Or maybe they're trying to make straight women uncomfortable for fun and not to show them that men give them the bare minimum. No, probably not, because she sounds like an angel. But anyway, the divorce rate for lesbian couples is significantly higher than for, everyone else. Also, and this is quite important since men are trash and women not really, DV, including physical, emotional, and actual abuse, is at rate similar to or higher than those seen in, everyone else. Lifetime prevalence in IPV in LGBTQ couples appear to be similar to or higher than in hetero ones. IPV is, by the way, intimate partner violence. I made this long enough, so we'll jump to the end. It's critical to recognize that DV occurs in LGBTQ relationships at similar or higher rates than in the general population. But then again, I don't bring you flowers.
Studies show that if you eat well, sleep well, and have a stable relationship, you can still die.
Alright, this is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.